So just a couple more examples here of surface area and volume word problems. This first problem shows a cereal box. That cardboard box is made out of cardboard, and the problem simply asks how much cardboard is necessary to make the box. So again, the big key here is we have to think to ourselves, well, what is it actually asking us to do? And in this case, it is asking us to figure out the surface area of a rectangular prism. Okay, so the surface area of any prism is 2 times the area of the base plus the perimeter of the base times the height. Now again, with the joy of rectangular prisms is that it really doesn't matter which face, which surface on that box you decide is going to be the base. You guys seem to have handled all along the best way to do the base is that it's sitting on the base. So to me, I would think to myself, oh, well, the base is 18.6 centimeters by 7 centimeters. So for area of the base, it's a rectangle, so we do length times width. Would be 18.6 times 7 would be 130.2 square centimeters. And the perimeter of the base, you know, there is an equation for that. I prefer to just add up the sides. It's a rectangle, so the other two sides match the two that I've already drawn. We add those up. 7 plus 18.6 plus 7 plus 18.6. And we get 51.2 centimeters. Then we take those, and the height of the prism, which is the 29 centimeters, is going to be the height of our prism. And we plug those all into our equation. So our surface area is 2 times the area of the base, which was 130.2, plus the perimeter of the base, 51.2, times the height of the prism, 29. Feed the entire thing to our calculator. And we get a surface area of 1,745.2 square centimeters. So we would say it will take 1,745.2 square centimeters of cardboard to make the box. Okay, again, word problems require word answers. So once we have our answer, we need to convert it into words. We need to answer the question that was asked. Okay, the question was asked there is highlighted on the screen. How much cardboard does it take? It will take 1,745.2 square centimeters of cardboard to make that box. Okay. Grab a screenshot if you want one. We're going to move on to the next example here. It's a volume example. Okay. The container shown is packaging for oatmeal, clearly. How much oatmeal comes in this package? So again, the key here is what is it asking us to do? That is a volume question. The shape itself is a cylinder. So we're going to need our equation for volume of a cylinder, which is pi r squared times the height of the cylinder. Now the side here is, the side note is, again, this is why I picked this particular example, because it gives us a diameter, just like the problems in our homework did, okay? So we need to remember that if the diameter is 13 centimeters, that means the radius is half of that, or 6.5 centimeters, okay? We're also going to use 3.14 for pi because it is a word problem. So it means we would never give the exact answer. You don't tell somebody, oh, my oatmeal can contains, you know, what would that be, like 40 pi cubic centimeters. No, it's not how that works, okay? So we're going to plug in 3.14 for pi, and then the height of the cylinder is 24.5 centimeters. So we're going to plug all those in. So we have 3.14 times 6.5 squared times 24.5. And we're just going to feed that to our calculator. 3.14 times 6.5 squared times 24.5. And if you're using your phone calculator, you need to start with the 6.5 squared, because if you type that in wrong on your phone calculator, some of your phone calculators are not going to compute it correctly, okay? So you need to probably do it in multiple steps and use order of operations if you're just using your phone as your calculator, if you don't have a yellow calculator, okay? So we do that, and we get that the volume is 3,250.2925 cubic centimeters. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and round that to the nearest cubic centimeter, only because, you know, in normal conversation, you don't tell somebody that it contains 3,250.3 anything. Like, that's not how you talk, okay? So we'll round that to the nearest cubic centimeter so that we can say this package contains 3,250 cubic centimeters of oatmeal. So there's a couple more examples for you to work with.